Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming, and this is Prison Architect Revisited, where I am looking at older games and seeing how they've changed and how they now play with any updates, etc. And whilst I load in the prison, which we have here, just the first one, I'm not in my usual room, and so it is a little echoey. And so I apologize for that, so the audio will be a little bit different for the next few videos until I'm back into my normal room. Okay, in this episode we've just had a large intake because we expanded the normal security quite heavily, and we got the guards, dogs and armed guards, and hopefully we can reduce some of the problems we were having with drugs overdoses. But let's first of all just go and check the needs before I go any further. Food, let's just go through generally. So food, which is normal because they're coming up for feed time, but I've got a feeling we're not producing enough food, but I'm going to check that on the next tomorrow's in the game, see how we're doing on that. Yeah, again, normal security, food, recreation. Might need a bit more time or a bit more recreation in normal security. And maximum have the biggest requirements, should we say, at this time. Protective, again, food. We don't have any in other areas, so just have staff needs is food. So a lot of the current problems we're getting is food related. Now, I've also got one other, I wouldn't say one other, there is another large issue. Right, we have 7 jobs. Let's just have a look at food distribution. There's 1 meal being cooked. Let's just have a look at, and that's for the staff canteen. So that, now I'm wondering actually whether I need, no, that is okay. Let's have a look here. It's not picked up any predicted demand. There's no meals being cooked there. Meals required 1. It seems to be like the meals requirements are lower than I would expect, but we'll look into that, I think, separately. Now, one problem I noticed with my new dormitory design is it's wonderful in that we've got a lovely large big area here that we can fit loads of people in. The problem is no one's getting put in there because it's a room quality 7. So it's too good, basically, because there's no one in there. Now, the ways around it is assign some people there manually. So what I'm thinking of is a few ways around it. One is reduce the quality, so this becomes a low quality area, or manually assign prisoners to this area, which would work, I think. It's not the ideal situation because I'd like it to be automatically sorting itself out. So at the moment, the holding cell is filling up with a lot of people, and we don't have enough of the category 1 cells in here free to be able to push people into. So let me just have a look what we have got. Let's just check the room quality we have in these. So these are lowish room qualities, 2s and 1s. Now I could just push these in to these other areas. So they've got 4, 2, 1. So again, these are sort of not getting assigned as well. So options at the moment are find is at night is I can go and reassign people out of these particular cells. Alternatively, I can create a load more level 1 cells, or split the dormitory into multiple small dormitories, some with high quality, some with low quality. Doing that may reduce my overall usage of the overall usage. So I think at the moment I'm going to try and let it go through as it is. And what I might do is just reduce the quality a little bit, just by removing any extras from this at all, so that it gets the quality down as low as possible for a little while, and then I can always increase the quality later on. So basically I'm going to basically remove all the chairs. We're just going to put them all into storage, and the bookcases, and all of the windows. Let's see if there's anything else that I've missed. Let's take that one out. I'll leave the toilets and showers for the moment, but that should reduce it possibly down to a level 3, which means some prisoners would now start to get assigned to this, and as we get more prisoners assigned, we will start putting back in the items. So this could be a better way of doing it, rather than starting too high and nobody goes in there. Right, what's our timing? We are now at, let's see what regime we are coming up for at the moment. So we're actually coming up to a sleep regime now, which is good. The other thing I want to do is try doing a roll call. I want to try checking out anything, having a bit of a tidy up in our prison, just by using the roll call facility. So that basically gets everyone to stand by their beds or by the door, and then we can see if anyone's up to anything. Now I'm just going to have a quick check inside too. We have got a few people in here. Let's just see if we've got anybody set up. Violent disorder, unknown reputation. I think these are a usual group, which seem to have been in here for a while now. Attack staff. We've got more people being put into maximum security now, and our capacity is not as high as it was. So we possibly also have to expand our maximum security. So I think my priority at the moment is I'm going to expand maximum security, because we've got some more people that don't need to go into this area. And also I want to look at one other additional sort of benefit. So we're going to go into here and we're going to start looking at some of the surveillance. So we'll set that working through, getting the surveillance available, and we can look at cameras in some of the areas, setting that up in some part of the prison. Is there another area? Let me just check how we're doing. So we've got 12 normal security, and we've got a medium capacity of normal. See, it always annoys me. They've got two. At the top one they say normal, and at the bottom one they say medium. Well, make it the same all the way through. It's a lot better. So, okay, my thoughts at the moment is I might expand this maximum security, area. Now I'm not going to do it by being inside. I'm going to do it by going out round the back here, and then we're going to build another cell block, which is of reasonable size. They'd use a different design, because I hate using always the same design on every building. I find it's boring. Yeah, it's much nicer. So my plan here with maximum security is have lots of units here, have one big yard here, and everyone will filter from their cells into the relevant area. I'm going to make some choke points as well, just to make people have to go into areas. Now they use a slightly different, still a different cell design. So this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So we're doing 11. So we take it 11 and take it all down. So it's going to be a slightly different cell design. Then we will put in the starting jail door just there. So we're just going to let them build that. Now I'm going to prepare by putting a fence up here, so that, because I know I'm going to need it, so we're ready for the next stage when I can open this area up. The fence will already be in position ready. Oh, more drugs found. Okay, so while they are building that, I can go and have a look at some of the other requirements that the prisoners have, I think. So I'll let them build the building first, and then we'll come back and fill it up. So our room quality in this dorm now is down to a grade 2, and prisoners are being put into the area, and we've now got an occupancy of 29 out of 52, so that's good. So I can actually start putting some of these back. We'll let it go down. I don't think I want it less than about grade 3. I think would be the limit. I don't want too bad a prisoner being put into here. So we will put a few of the objects back. So the chairs, we'll have the little room here. How about let's see, where else could we put? Yeah, we'll have a little area that everyone can have a sit down meeting with each other on. There we go. So that'll just boost the room quality up. But let's get everyone moved in first, out of that holding cell. Hopefully they're getting moved in from the holding cell, because that was getting a little crowded and potentially was one of the reasons why everybody was complaining, because they just couldn't keep up with the demand at this canteen in here. Let's see how many people are in here now. There was no not enough beds, not enough showering. Yeah, we've got a lot of people who need to be coming out of here. Now it's just gone 1 AM. Now one other thing I would like to try is the roll call. So what we've done is that, oh, we've already found some. We initiated roll call, which, hey, that's interesting. So everyone has to stand by their door, and if they do not get to their door in time, as has happened here, it makes it obvious that they have actually been bad. And here, as an example, they have put a tunnel. So we need to clean that tunnel up quite quickly. So, didn't find anything else, otherwise it would have come up on my screen. So I can cancel roll call now. That will put everyone back, but we're going to do a full cell block search, I think, whilst we're now found that, just in case anyone else is also deciding to have a bit of a tunnel, shall we say. We seem to be getting quite a few people. Oh, have we found another one? We found another one. I'll remove that tunnel as well. We've got a few people that have being bad. This is our what should we call it? Our higher level of security, lower grade prisoner area. So I'm not surprised. But at the same time, it's not a good thing to have people trying to tunnel out of the prison. But it is a part of the game. Let's see what our room quality is of this dormitory now. See if we have increased significantly enough, or at least enough. Let's see, logistics, room quality is now at 0. Okay, so we now need to improve some of this. So we need more chairs. We need a little bit of everything. We've got full 52 people in here now. So showers as a start, we need 12, 13, 14 showers. So let's just see. We haven't got enough. At the moment we've got 8. So what we'll do is expand this area. We can put some more down the other end if I put a bunk of beds. Oh, we found more. They have been busy. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Let's sort out these showers first. We're going to need some water. And we're going to need hot water. Then we're going to need some shower. Might not be able to put the shower heads in just at the moment. Might be able to. Oh, I can. Okay, and need some drains. There we go. Let's go and have another look at this tunnel and clean that up. So hopefully that will get us up a little bit on the room quality just there. And let's go sort out this drain. Sorry, this. Oh, there's a lot of tunneling going on here. How far did they get? And they were putting the tunnels together. I'm glad I did a search in here before it got any worse. So, okay, the roll call function worked quite nicely. I think I'm going to put some more chairs in here just to quickly see how many we need. Now with chair. See if that's enough chairs to get our room quality up now. And then they're being dismantled. That's fine. So that should help to bring that up. And we will also need some more toilets, but maybe we'll do it without increasing the toilet quota at this second. We'll do it with showers first, and then we will do some bookcases and other areas. Let's go and have a look at max security. So this now has been opened up, but have we got this fence is complete? Yes, the fence is complete as well. So what we can do is get to disable, remove a bit of the wall, or should I say the fence here. And what I might do is just take out, we're going to make a corridor, just take out a little bit there, and that will level through. Now we will design in here the usual, sort of semi-usual layout. Now let's think. We do that and that, and then opposite the other side. I think that should work. Now one thing, the cells in the other block are all level 1s. I want to try and make all of these level 2s if I can. Security wise, I need to make sure these are all set up for the correct max security access only. There we go. Now some other bits I know I'm going to need. I know I'm going to need electrical, so we'll put the electrical in now. Let's run this down here. There we go. I know I'm going to need water, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to run a big pipe through here somewhere, but generally we're going to need water. That's a hot water pipe, which is not the one I wanted. Small water pipe, but. And typically it cancelled all of my all I was building. There we go. Now I shall put a window. I think I'm just going to do what I can now. I'll put a window in each of the rooms, because that will. I say cheap. It's not necessarily cheap. I was going to say cheap. It's just a quick way to get all of them up and raise their quality a little bit, which is good. Right, we're coming up into daytime, but we can continue with this. Let's see, I know what else I'm going to need, so I'll put the things I know I'm going to need in. And we've been having some serious altercations registering on the edge of the map, so I'm just going to go and see what is everyone's beef just at this second, because we seem to be really heating up at this moment. So let's see, where is food seems to be, or was an issue. I still think, let's see, feed all prisoners 25. And warmth, so we need to do something with warmth by the looks of it. It looks like food in a problem. We've had people attacking our staff, which is not good. Well, we've got a Polaroid. Okay, right. So it looks like, yes, we've got some issues, shall we say. And where is it still heating up a lot somewhere? Is that now in normal security? "84 prisoners have serious complaints." So I need to, let's have a look, what is their needs? So we've got food, family, recreation. Maximum is recreation, but they've got lots of recreation. I don't know what they're moaning at. Normal's okay, just a little bit of warmth. Minimum recreation and family. Food seems to be their biggest problem. So one simple way around that is, let's get some more cooks. It's not an ideal situation, but at least let's get 2 more cooks involved. Let's see where people's... We're still going up, not down, as far as complaints go. Let's see where else we have problems. Oh, maximum security. We've got more problems in max. That seems to be a regular issue down in Max, having various problems in this area. Unfortunately, they seem to be a bit temperamental, for want of a better word. Any other particular requirement for maximum? Recreation is about the only thing they want. And food. Right, normal. Family. Food has been dealt with by, in general, minimum security. Food and family is the two biggest problems they have by the looks of it. And we don't have many staff available, so let's get another staff person in as well. I don't need one for that new maximum security, maximum security block as well. So why are some of these, this area must have got reclass, it did. This is maximum security only. These guys can bugger off. I don't know why they decided this was a good idea to be in this area, but believe me, it's not. Let's see how we're doing with this area. Okay, not too bad. Now I can create another yard out here or use it for something else. At the moment I'm going to leave it free and potentially use it for something else in the future. I think I will take out these fences here. And just let's get out of maximum security, because they've got a tendency to want to kill people. So even with the armed guard, I'm thinking it's not a good place to be just at this second. And why is he naked? Oh, he's going for a shower. Running around butt naked like that is just not good. Right, we'll go and have a look at our dorm. And it's a bit busy in here. Let's stay a little out of their way. Is there an armed guard around it? There is an armed guard, so everyone's going to be a bit suppressed. And that's fact. I'm going to do a confidential informant level. Found another Polaroid. Okay. Right, let's bring in a couple more. Let's see if we can see if we've got any more targets, etc., in our security area. So if we go to intelligence, informants, and I'm going to undo that. So okay, so I can see where everyone is now. So we've got some potential confidential informants. So let's bring those. Let's go and grab those 3 potential confidential informants. We will activate a couple of these guys, and while we're waiting, let's just see if I can activate these guys as well. So what do we have here? No, maybe it was this guy. Yep, okay, we'll have you. You already are a confidential informant. How about you? Yep, we'll have you. Let's see, was there anybody else which so they did try to escape, which is not good. Right, let's bring in some more. I want to get the intelligence up as high as possible. So what else was this? Right, we've got a couple of people who are assigned to be taken out, so I need to go and have a search for them. Let's see, our coverage is that. See if we can increase our coverage a little bit more. Yeah, we'll activate you, and yeah, we'll activate you. And now that we're here, so let's go and find these two people who are targeted. So you is a snitch. Okay, you're going to go into protective custody, and you, where are you? Snitch. Okay, we'll put you into protective custody as well. We've got a few people who are oh, we've got another. Okay, you're already. I think he's already in protective custody. Gang members still got someone. He's got an unknown reputation, which is a little annoying. Don't like the unknown reputations. They're always somewhat. Let's see if there's anything in quick gang member. Nothing else of interest. Okay, what is our coverage at the moment? Take this up here. Our coverage is 76%. Isn't too bad. Is he? Bear with me. Just want to check this guy that went in here who's supposedly being targeted. Oh yeah, no, no. Okay, so we got a few people. Now we can unactivate them and give them a good search before they are released from this area. So, search prisoner. Search prisoner. You're not going anywhere. Search prisoner, and you. Search prisoner. Search them before they can hide whatever they might be carrying. Yeah, see, he got away with truncheon. Where's all the doctors? Oh, someone is in there for drug rehabilitation, which is good. I think that's what he's in there for. Let's have a look. Yep, so experience. Yeah, he's obviously doing a reform for drug rehabilitation. Excellent, okay. Let's see how our dormitory is doing, and then I'll go down to the max security. See if we're now at a reasonable level. Still a few bits. That bunk's hasn't been dismantled. So, alright, room quality is still 0. Okay, so how many people? We've got 52. I still haven't got enough chairs, so 1 per 4 prisoners. So that's 10. Oh, maybe it's more. I thought I'd put enough chairs in there. Maybe it needs more. Okay, let's put a couple down here in between these two down there. Let's put some. How many bookshelves would it need per item? So what's a quick way is outdoor windows is an easy way. So it's per 8, so we need about 6 or 7 outdoor windows and lots of bookcases. So let's just see. So outdoor windows is 200 and the so bookcases are cheap. Well, that's 12 bookcases I've put in there, and let's see if we can get a few windows in here. And there's enough windows, hopefully, to satisfy them. So let's just see what we need as far as water goes here. I think we need some hot water pipes. And we're going to need shower heads, which they are working on. So I think it's just going to take a little while. Anything else that we can do? Well, leave it on that. Let's see if that boosts up the room quality enough. Now we've got someone that's just been released. Well done, sir. And I'm sure that should be on the outside. I think it's better to have the metal detector on the outside, so that the guards can see when they go through it and it beeps off, rather than inside the door. But we'll see. Why have we got someone from a higher security level in here? Yeah, MinSec only, please. Obviously, during my building, this somehow got to the wrong security level. It's annoying when things like that happen. You bugger off back to your own area. Okay, so we should now have surveillance. So let's go and have a look at surveillance in our prison to reduce or extend how the guards can look into an area. Now, one area I think would be simple is in the dormitories, or certainly this large dormitory, is to put a camera that is looking after most of the dorm. So if we go in here now and look up under, is it going to be under camera? No. CCTV. So if we now put a CCTV in here, I'm always a little bit which way round it. I think it's that way. So if we put a CCTV onto that corner, now what we need to now create is an area where they can look at the CCTV. So what we need is a CCTV monitor. So this is an area, and it's got to go. If the easiest way is if we put it into a security room, or a room where guards will be. So what we have to do is now create an area for our CCTV area. Now, one place is we could put it into this area, or we could use one of these other areas and just make it specifically. Now, all we need is... I just had to wait for the plane to realise that you don't have to have afterburn one all the time. So, okay, we can either potentially... I mean, it doesn't have to be an empty area. We could put the CCTV in this corridor. It's like to say it must be have its own room. We could build an area in here, in a spare area. We could put it in reception, or we could even put it in... We've got some space. We've got some space up here. Yeah, we could put it up here, so it's near the chief's office. That's always a possibility. Let's put some of them at least here. So we get CCTV monitor, and we put it, say, there, and then, oops, we'll put some more on the opposite side. And then we create a little fast walking area there. And now what I'm going to do is create a guard patrol, which basically, let's just make sure, where is it in relation to there? So it's that section there, one away from there. So we can assign somebody to just keep going between the monitors. Like that. And then if we just assign someone, and actually I want it, let's do 6, take that one away from there, and say, right, we want someone on those monitors all the time, basically. So that's where our monitors are going to be. Now there is a limit as to how many monitors or cameras each monitor can use. But what we'll first of all do is see if they've built the CCTV. Right, so they have built the CCTV, and now what we need to do is wire it up. So I've just got to remember where that is. I think it's under the utilities. Right, yes, connect that one. And now this is the only problem with this Warden mode, is I have to go. That's going to be connected. Okay, so we'll have the top two as minimum security. Okay, we're going to have to wait until, let's get that one queued up. Let's see. Go into objects, right click. No, it's not wanting to let me set that as a priority. Let's try that one more time. Okay, well, we just have to wait for them to get. Now, other areas we could put, which are need to be looked into. Possibly we could put one in the canteen as a general good place to put a camera, I think. Again, which way round is it? I'm hoping it's that way round. Yeah, I think if I put one there, that will cover the maximum area. So we'll put camera there, and we'll put one. There's another area to keep an eye on. Those still haven't been cleaned up. Right, we can either keep an eye on all of this, or we could create one to help out guard cells here, which I think would be a reasonable idea. So we'll put one there. So we've got 3 cameras. I think these dorms are okay at the moment. Might give them a bit of a search later. These guys in here, they're supposedly working. Doing what, exactly? They seem to be doing nothing. Right, I'm going to set up a camera in this dormitory as well, I think. Let's see, I think I will put one here, so it covers them at night. And then where else could we put one? Possibly each of these, just to that way we could potentially reduce the number of guards required in patrolling. So we've got 3 in each area that need to get wired up, and I can go and do the sort of similar in maximum security. And I also want to see how our maximum security dawn is doing. So double duty here. Okay, so we've still got some bits need working on over here. Okay, let's get myself. I can go down here for the moment because we haven't got anyone in this area. So if we again put a CCTV, there's our CCTV, at the ends of each of these areas. And how are we doing with other? We haven't. There's some places where the jail doors missing there. These brick walls haven't been done. Have the utilities been ordered here? Yeah, they're just taking a long time to get these done. Now, what I can do while we are waiting is set these all up to be cells. That way, once they are complete, they will just activate. And this up top is going to be a shower room. There's a shower. Well, we've got a lot of drugs being found again. Let's just check. Room qualities are going to be 2s. That's fine. These are 1s, these are 2s, these are all going to be 2s. Maybe I might put a 3 in somewhere on there as well, just for a couple of them. We've got a couple of constructed CCTV monitors, so let's set this one here to be for our medium security. So let's find what I did with the CCTV. So if we and it's not yet constructed. Oh, and we have found a tunnel. Where's this tunnel been found? Have they actually been trying to tunnel through? Where have they been trying to tunnel? This is not really. We found a tunnel in here. That's interesting. Okay, this needs to be searched. This whole area, because there's something. Why would you have found a tunnel here? Potentially. Where the hell's that come from? That's an interesting find of you know, where you found this. So why are you pissed off? Just check my staff teams. I've got a pissed off staff. Looks like I've still got some overdoses there, but let's just have a check. Warmth. Okay. Right, since we found the tunnel, I think it's time we had a... Oh, we've got 2 guys who've gone on to that. That's cool. They've automatically got assigned those roles, so possibly I need a couple more guards to reassign those. So it looks like CCTVs, they automatically get assigned. Let's have a check. Let's see what it says on the tooltips. But they've automatically assigned them rather than having to have someone that's always having to walk up and down, which was the old way. So I can maybe take out that guard patrol now. Let's take out that guard patrol there. So that frees him up for other work. Oops, let's set these to be staff only. Don't want the armory being accessed by anybody because they think they can go and do something. Still worried about why this is showing up as a potential tunnel. I'm going to do a search of this cell block. We've got a lot of people with various drugs that need to get sorted out. And also now we've got this here, let's see if we can, so I can do this one down here, the medium security. We can do the whole connecting. So we can connect this, drag it across and connect it to there. So that's one. We'll do a next one here, connect to there. So we're doing daisy, we can daisy chain, which is handy. So we can also connect that one to there. So that should mean these are all now connected. No. Okay, let's try that again. So that one, connect it direct to the monitor station. Looks like maybe you can do one level but not two. Try that again. Okay, so that's, we've got three going in to 3 wires going into there. There's no guard on it at the moment, but that's fine. And have we, that's been now allocated as well, so we can do this one to there. And we did have some more up here. What did I do with them? I'm walking into the middle of, that's not been created yet. Urgent please. And why has this not been cleaned up? That's just bad. Now one problem I just thought about here is these are effectively the wrong way round. Because one's blocking the other. So I need to put these the other way round. So there's a space behind them that the person can sort of sit at, like these guys are. So as soon as they've got dismantled, I will place them again. I think it's about time I finished off the max security now. So I think most of it's set up, sort of ready. There's a few bits that need still working on. Let's have a check why this shower is not working. Potentially hot water, the hot water boiler's not been put in yet. But I think I could, and we've got the, we're missing pipe work to all of these. Let's put those in. But possibly I could start thinking about putting the beds into each of these. Right, we can also set up our guard patrol on this as well, so that it monitors or mimics the other side. So we go all the way from the outside, all the way down to the end, and we look at schedule 1. We want a guard. Here we have a guard. Not there. Schedule 3, we have a guard. Come on. Schedule 4, we don't. 5, we don't. 6, we don't. 7, we do. And back to 1, yes. Okay, that's the guard patrols also sorted here. And we will need a, just thought about something else, is a radiator. And while I am down here, I can start thinking about connecting these CCTVs up to the monitors, assuming they have been built. This is going to be a long walk. Okay, maximum security, that's one. So yeah, this is definitely a problem, annoying. Let's go into here for a moment. Connect you up as well. Now, is it saying it needs electricity? So I'm assuming they are okay. Another annoying thing is I don't actually see the visibility. Although these CCTVs are active, there is a person on here, it is active. Potentially it's still showing as inactive. Let's check these other ones. I did deselect some of these, so let's just connect that one up as well. Connect. That one can go to, connect that one to there. But it is showing as inactive, build more CCTV monitors. So, I mean, they should be working okay. The other thing we can do is a phone tap. I'll look at that one next time, actually. But, yeah, why are they... Why are they showing as inactive? I will have to look that up. They're all showing as inactive, although they are connected. Yeah, I mean, it is connected to there, and that CCTV monitor is active. So, okay, I will have to check why that does not seem to be working. Maybe they need... it doesn't look like they need electricity. Normally when they need electricity, it puts a little symbol next to it. But I haven't got any little like power symbol next to them. Okay, so found the issue in that I've made a mistake in that I have to connect the monitor to the camera and not the camera to the monitor, because that's doing it the other way around, although obvious, doesn't work. And then they turn red, which is possibly okay. That was... So I will quickly redo all of those and reconnect all of the cameras. I'm wandering around into the somewhat, what should we call it? Areas which are, well, let's not wander into the showers. So I am seeing visibility with the cameras now, even though I'm not in the room, and there's a guard there, so which is good now that they're active, so I can see what's going on under some of these areas, which is handy. Right, let's connect up the medium security. Right, well, I've got the monitors and CCTVs now set up in the various areas. You can see some over in the canteen there working quite nicely, and down in maximum, yeah, we've got one in the canteen, We can see the area there, and should be one down at the bottom of these cells as well, which is good. Now, a couple of things I noticed whilst setting these up to make sure that you do. Let's just check one thing. Yeah, that's fine. Is you have to make sure they've got power. Don't have to be powered directly, but they've got to be within range of a power unit. High power. The same with the monitors, they have to be powered. The connections have to come from the monitor station to the CCTV and not the other way around. The other one is make sure when you place your cameras, you place them the right way round. There's a couple of them, especially on the vertical, it's not obvious which way round the camera is. If we just have another look at it, it's not easy to see the icon there. Let's see if I can zoom in. If I zoom in a bit, it's got to be with the large square showing rather than the little square. You see, that's a little square. That's the large one. So make sure that's pointing in the direction you want to see. Otherwise, you basically are just looking at the wall. So okay, that's took me a little bit longer, and also in the Warden mode you have to do a lot of walking around to get your cameras placed correctly, effectively. So that was also a bit, you got to make sure you know where you're walking and set yourself up. Anyway, that's it for now on this episode. A little bit of me working out how to do things. We got the monitor system up and running. We've increased the size of our maximum capacity, so it's now up to 22. We only got 13, so we've got plenty left. I also increased the protective custody because we did actually add some more snitches in there, so I needed to put some of the rooms to be into that area. And we sorted out the dormitory on that room quality. I need to go and have another look to see whether I can up it again. Just do that before I finish, just to know whether I need to look into this as a final little extra. But generally, yeah, I haven't done as much as I'd like to in this particular episode, but I have got some elements done. So let's just have a look. What's the room quality now? Still poor. It's got an outdoor window. It's quality of 2, which is okay. It's the books, not enough bookcases by the looks of it. We've got bookshelf per 4 prisoners. 1, 2. Obviously need another couple of bookcases just to bring that quality up a little higher. Surprising how much is needed. We'll put some behind the seats just there. There we go. That should bring that up to quality 3 then, which is good. So we got the area which is they were tunneling from as our higher security area. For the not so good minimum security, this cell block here is 1s and 2s. Then we're going to have this as a 3, so they'll move into this area. And then we'll have these dorms up here will have a higher quality. You can see they're up to 7, 5. That one, because it's got low occupancy. Yeah, these guys are actually doing quite well because they've got low occupancy in comparison. That one's capable of 6, and the rest of them. So yeah, they've got the same issue that they're too higher quality. No one's moving in, but that's fair enough. We'll just sort that out as they get more people into those areas. But yeah, that's the end of this particular episode. It's been a bit of a test for where I am at the moment, and hopefully everything will get sorted out, and the audio isn't too bad, hopefully. But until next time, as always, leave any comments below about what's next. I think in the next one we'll look at the phone bugging and something else on the in here, potentially either remote access or possibly get tasers into some of our guys, just so that we've got a little bit more protection, and also it means I can run around with a taser, which would be good. So, until next time, keep playing the game, and as always, have fun.